Good afternoon, fans. Welcome into the TDRL Season 1 playoffs. We're here with the first of the two play-in matches, TWB and ReKT. This is the 7 seed versus the 10 seed, and the winner of this will go on to face VS if TWB wins, and if ReKT... Actually, excuse me, ReKT, if they win,
they will
ReKT, if they win, they will go on to face VS. And if TWB wins and pulls the upset, they'll go on to face DIP in the quarterfinal matchup. This was the Week 4 matchup. TWB won that. The Wrecking Balls won that 249 to 222. So a very even matchup between these two teams, and we should see that again. It's going to be a 6-on-6 here this afternoon. League stats are as follows. Both teams coming in very similar in stats. The Wrecking Balls, their only win was over ReKT. So Wrecking Balls 1-7. ReKT, although they lost to TWB, have a better overall record at 2-6 to TWB's 1-7. In terms of ReKT has more, 46 to 36 in their favor. But in terms of DNFs, the Wrecking Balls, 121 DNFs to ReKT 77. ReKT has won 9 races. The Wrecking Balls have won 1. ReKT has done 26,480 damage. And the Wrecking Balls have done 23,450. So pretty similar across the board. And we're ready to rock and roll here in this opening round matchup. Hilltop Oval is going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, it's basically going to be a demo derby here. I don't think we might have a couple drivers get out alive.
And it is a 6v6. We'll go Eye in the Sky. Death Trap from Pops from Terry B. TWB out to an early 1-2-3. Death Trap actually has a significant lead, and that's going to be Terry T turned around. Who's going to follow up? Dangerous spot. Fango Volkov going to get there first. Kit Kula coming in, and Terry T already down half health in the limo.
Jerry Rome stuck upside down.
And he's
now got it reset. He's going to be in the fastest car here, but he's got a whole lap to make up.
15 laps, though. Plenty of time to do it in a fast car. You don't have a whole lot of traffic in front of you. You should be able to do so. Fango Volkov for ReKT. Oh, Terry T continuing to get pummeled. Has got a big target in that limo. Already under 2 bars of health. As Death Trap leads already the first 2 laps. Tula trying to chase after him. Then adds Robin, Uncle, and Pops spun around on the back straightaway. Is Terry T looking to be the first fatality? And he is. TWB down a crucial member early on. Jerry Rome also missing 2 bars. So, looking good for ReKT at the moment.
Yeah, all drivers that finish will score points right now. You know, TWB, 2 ReKT, TWB, TWB.
That was good work there, though, from Jerry Rome. I know he was down in 10th, but he took Tula off of Death Trap a little bit there. So, freeing up some space for his leader. Void doing battle against Evie and Solid Treats right there in the mix. A little bit spread out, but plenty of time. Uncle spun around. That's going to tee up Solid Treats for a decent hit there. But this is all the action right here. So yeah, that's why these DNFs are going to be huge, because like you said, every position scores a point. There's no like, oh, he died, but he was already in 19th place. It's 6v6. Every position matters.
Ooh, Evie is flipping
wildly. Under half health in the War Digger, and he's going to be stuck here on the inside. Death Trap can't go for the hit, though, because he's in a heated battle here with Tula for first place as we approach the halfway mark next time by.
Evie going to be in a land of his own. He's going to have to wait for somebody, but right now behind him it's going to be Void.
And this is the battle for the race lead here. Tula and Death Trap. Let's follow this. Is Death Trap being very aggressive in his defense of the lead, doing a nice job. Tula probably a little bit quicker. But Death Trap getting those elbows out, that's going to allow Pops to get here, try and help out his teammate. If you're Pops, you'd love to get Tula off and allow Death Trap to try and take this thing. But Tula, again, starting to close back down now. Fango Volkov under a lot of pressure here. Pop's going to get a nice hit on him. Uncle stuck up against the wall. Grix was sitting out this race, so no harm, no foul there.
Ooh, Pop's not going to get taken. He's got the Wardiger right behind him.
He'll slow down. Jerry Rome, Fengo Volkov under more pressure. And they need to get... TWB needs to pick up one here from ReKT. I know they're winning the race. They got 2 in the top 3. Oh, but Tula in all of this has taken the lead on Death Trap, so never mind. ReKT doing a nice job playing defense here. Death Trap going to be in a world of hurt here, but he split the middle on Ads, Robin, and Solid Streets. How about that? He went right through the middle, but TWB needs to get a kill here. There's a couple ReKT that are low. Fengo Volkov, the obvious target. But he is kind of a man on his own right now.
I mean, Solid Street's also, like, they got that hearse below half health or right at half health.
Because if you got 2 in the top 3 and you could get a kill on one of their midfield drivers, that would be huge. Absolutely huge. Right now, they're kind of just content to race this thing out. And Void, and he's their War Digger in 3rd. That's kind of a tough place to be. Pops in a world of hurt here. Eevee kind of a swing and a miss there. They could have done a lot more follow-up damage to Pops. But he's going to hold him here on the inside. Who's going to be there first? It's going to be a missed on. Here comes Fengo.
Death Trap, yeah, coming up on Fango. Is he?
There he gets.
Yeah, he's going to take him.
He's got to. Oh, and Fango almost in traffic.
Yeah, Jerry. Oh, Jerry almost got him.
So, you know, they're going to be talking to each other now, saying, hey, there's 2 laps left. Void, I need you to get up there if you can, or maybe someone wait on him. You got to kind of get that 1-for-1 ratio here. Fango very close to death. Tula's running away with it. Got a significant lead over Death Trap now, nearly half of a straightaway. But who's going to wait on Fango? They got to try and get this. Jerry Rome under some pressure. Fango! Oh, he almost put himself into the wall there. Lost even more health. He's strictly a one-hit driver. But he's got friendly drivers ahead. Void trying to catch. Jerry Rome trying to catch.
ReKT waiting on Jerry Rome.
Yeah, they could get a second kill here. Jerry Rome, though, not going to be bothered by it. He's got the fastest car. Void getting teed off on. Jerry Rome could catch Fango here. It's the last lap. Tula has won the race. Pops. Jerry Rome's got to get there. Fango, I think he will. I think because Fango's got another lap. And, oh, he's going to... Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? And Uncle's dead.
They're both going. They're both still going. Jerry, where are you going?
Jerry. What is that all about? The top 4 have finished. It didn't even pass anyone for position. Now Pops is dead. And it's all falling apart here in just the last couple of laps. And ReKT, that's a gift. Fango's still not crossing the line, but the only one left is ReKT. Eevee, don't go backwards. I would not. Ooh, yeah, I would just park it there, my friends. 8 seconds left. 9 people have finished. And it's... Let me get that screenshot.
No, you do screenshot. I did scorecard.
Alrighty. You doing the scorecard for me? Appreciate it. ReKT, TWB, ReKT, TWB, TWB, ReKT. So let me know when we get that score.
Oh, yeah, it's 73-42 ReKT.
Yeah, they had all 6 finishers. TWB only had 3. 73-42. That's a 31-point lead after the first race.
Now, those deaths there at the,
huge.
The end of the race, just
huge.
Massive.
13-point swing right there. But yeah, I guess the 6v6 aspect of that race kind of turns it less into a demo derby there. But, yeah, I can't believe that Jerry Rome just flew on by
I mean, I don't think he was really trying to fly on by, but
I mean, he was one. He just run into the back of him. You got the Hammer RS. You got the speed, but I cannot believe they let that get away. Fengo Volkov, nearly death, but he did survive and got some crucial points for the team, and that could be the difference for them moving on to the quarterfinals.
Biggest win of the season so far. NOS wins over RL 488-0.
Yeah, RL had to forfeit not enough racers, unfortunately for them, so that's the 9 seed moving on. And as it stands now, ReKT is moving on, so it'd be ReKT versus VS, and Nosotros Chicharrones facing Dip in the 6 o'clock hour.
But I think NOS needs to hope for another, not enough people showing up. That's a fight that I don't even really want to take on.
Dip is heavily reduced today. I know they have a couple guys out. We got some real-world racing going on and some other things, so you never know. Give them some more. It gives them more time to practice, though. I mean, Nosotros, they can go right into practice for the quarterfinal tracks now. They're good. So we're ready here. It looks like it'll be Kit, Koala, and Solid Treats the spectators for ReKT. And a 6v6, got a water break.
Always got to remember to stay hydrated.
Yeah, but it looks like the 48, it looks like Nosotros, they brought 10 tonight. So they get all 10 spots for every single race.
A surprisingly accurate time. Very specific.
Yeah. He's got it timed out, I guess. But we're ready to rock and roll. Yeah.
I think he had a really good Friday night.
They can't take too long because we got to roll right into the 5 o'clock race. YJ will be going up against KOD at 5 o'clock. But it looks like we're ready to go here. 31 points separating the two teams. Not over in the slightest for TWB. They're going to have to get some kills or find their way towards the front of this field. So let's see what they can do. In race 2, Vale Falls, kind of tricky. Not a whole lot of good opportunities, so we'll see if they can pull something in here. Not known for its wrecking, it's just kind of tight confines, can't build up a whole lot of
speed. Max unready. Maybe not.
No,
maybe.
Ready. Go, go, go. All right, well, I guess we're ready.
Well, I mean, both the captains were ready, so...
Here we go. TWB on the front row with 2 ReKT. Grix to the lead. So we head to turn number 1. That's probably your best spot. Uncle going to get spun. No one going to take advantage, though. J-Rowe pushed
trying to take a little.
As Robin gets a piece. But it's a very short circuit, so we can kind of follow most of the action. But it's very tight confines. Probably your best opportunity is to get someone pushed up against these stationary peppermints.
Although early on, Tula and Fango looking... Well, Tula's looking good. Fango getting sent out wide by Death Trap.
Will anyone pull the trigger and go backwards? We'll see. Death Trap chasing Tula. That's what we saw at the end of that first race. They're all clean through turn 1. Terry T taking a swing on Fengo Volkov. And Evie is going backwards for ReKT. Takes a piece of Death Trap there. Fengo Volkov going to shove him wide.
Ooh, Ads is waiting.
So here we go. Oh, last corner. That's probably your second best opportunity. He'll get a decent hit on Pops there. Shove him out wide. Lose some positions. As Tula has got to be feeling really, really good. He's got a healthy advantage over second place, and second place happens to be his teammate, and third even is ReKT. So ReKT looking very good right where they left off right now. TWB got to find a way back into it.
Ooh, Ad just sent Death Trap. Instant reset right there.
And that was TWB's racer right there. He was one of their fastest drivers. So now he's stuck back in here in this midfield chaos. And he'll have to find his way through a couple of ReKT here. Adds Robin taking a swing. And a miss. Death Trap, though, getting rolled. Tula, half straightaway advantage. There's a lot going on the front stretch here. Fango Volkov, Terry T, Evie getting involved. Void trying to back up in front of traffic. It's not going to work out. It'll get collected by his teammate. Can he connect with Tula? He'll do so. That's a bar gone from Tula, but look at the gap. The next closest TWB is Terry T, over half a lap behind. So they're going to have to take some drastic measures if they want to.
And he's going to have some problems right behind him. He's got Fango and Character.
And they are closing in on the front stretch. We'll see if anyone takes a big desperate dive into turn number 1. They don't need to. Terry trying to get through. Fango trying to chase with Character. We know Character's got some decent speed. Void trying to go for Evie. He'll swing and a miss. Tula's actually starting to catch some lap traffic now.
Ooh, Character went for the big swing on Terry T.
Into the final corner. Evie gets the slightest of all touches. Right now, it's looking very, very, very good for ReKT up at the front. 3 of the top 5. Void gets a piece of Grix, but the gaps are just so spread out right now. It's not it's kind of just disorganized, kind of little skirmishes one-on-one. You take a swipe, you do 5 HP here or there, but there's nothing sustained.
That exact thing was happening with ads and pops. Ads just parking on the nose of Pops, not letting him go anywhere. Void just winding up in these bad situations sideways on the track.
And now,
just getting teed off
ReKT smells blood in the water. Here's Fango trying to get a piece. And Void, I mean, credit to Void. He's trying. He knows he's in that War Digger. He's going to have to pack a punch, but every point matters, and I don't know if you can risk another DNF. I think one more DNF puts it really on the edge of being out of reach here.
Well, Void's still going backwards, so
it's kind of like it's not even like he's not. That was your teammate. That also was your teammate, and yeah, I would. And Tula gonna end that right there. Death Trap on ads. So Void first fatality of this.
Hey, Void, he held up Grix with his dead truck.
But top 2 for ReKT right now. You can definitely tell that there is a little bit of chaos. Ads, nice hit on Jerry Rome. Oh, and he's going to get a piece from his teammate. Ads trying to finish the deal. Jerry Rome.
He's not going to be around much longer.
Oh, look at this. He's boxed in under half a bar on the Hammerhead RS. It's not looking good. Fango holding him up. Jerry getting sent wide. Ads a swing and a miss on his stationary target. And Jerry will live to see a couple more corners getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Last couple of laps.
Evie was going backwards. Was not able to get.
Character on Uncle gets a piece there. I think if you're Grix or Fango, you just want to slow down and get Jerry. Jerry showed them mercy. And
Jerry's gone.
Gets the side swipe. ReKT in complete control as Tula and Grix cross the line. The next finish would be Terry T. And then Character. We'll see if Ads can hold him up long enough. He will not be able to do so. But Evie does not either. So that'll be 3rd place for Terry. Then Character. They'll let Fango cross. Uncle and Pops in a little bit of pressure here. Death Trap trying to pick up a spot where he can. Pop's going to get spun wide. Death Trap and Uncle. And they're going to go for the kill here on Pops. 7 seconds left, and I think he'll be able to hang on. And that'll do it. 10 finishers. With ReKT taking the top 2.
It was a 32-point race that time. The Wrecking Ball scored 3 more points, but ReKT scored 4.
So it is 150 to 87 as we head into the third and final race. ReKT in control, TWB teetering on the edge. And this will be revenge from the ReKT side of things. They lost in the regular season and gave TWB their only win, and now they're looking to send them home from the season. So that's the way to get your revenge. Dry Town Desert Circuit, main circuit reverse for, I believe, 15 laps. And that hairpin could cause some issues. I think TWB just needs to go for broke and try and get some kills if they can. Get it somehow under a 50-point gap. Because right now you are 63 points behind. You need to at least get it under 50 to even have a shot at it. Because the Derby, everybody going to get points guaranteed. So if you could somehow wax the Derby, get the top 6, you would have a shot at it. The final race of this opening round. If you're just joining in, the other race in this round was a forfeit. RL did not have enough members to compete, so they forfeited to Nosotros Chicharrones. And tentatively, it is Nosotros heading on to face Dip at 6 o'clock, unless the Wrecking Balls can pull it back here in the final 2 events. And then they would go to face Dip. And then Nosotros would go to face VS. But right now, ReKT in control. It's in their hands. Let's take a look at the car count here. We know TWB needs to go heavy to try and get some points.
You would need to go almost fully, like, just in their race.
So 262 Road Cutter, 286 War Digger. So those two are fine. But you look at a 320 Hammerhead RS. I mean, he's going for broke. A Grand Duke, that's good. A Gatecrasher, good. So they got two fast.
Raiden RS?
They got 2 really fast cars, and the rest are pretty armored up, ready to go. It looks like it'll be Fengo Volkov and I Choose You Eevee sitting for ReKT. And we're ready for the final race of round 1. Here we go.
Does ReKT have anyone? Yeah, they put Kit in the War Digger.
Yep.
Okay.
So here we go. ReKT, also underrated here, they'll have 2 eyes in the sky for every event. That's hugely important, and it's probably helped a little bit here. That's why they got the lead heading into race number 3. We're ready to rock and roll. As they head down into turn number 1, it is nearly a ReKT front row. Pops with the wrong paint scheme, but oh well. It's 12v12, you should know who you are at this point. And there's a lot of opportunity as Terry T.
Ooh.
And character. That bridge. Oh, Void comes in with a nice shot. Grix pushed wide. He's going to have to reset. Tula in the lead.
It could be a good start here for TWB. That was double ReKT held up and hurt.
Yeah, character nearly half health. He's got a War Digger coming in behind him. And let's see, for the first time here, into the hairpin. Kit Koala, big hit on Uncle. What's going to happen down to the hairpin for the first time? Void leading this charge, and very tame, all things considered. But TWB has 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. They could somehow unseat Tula, who's been one of the MVPs for ReKT, going up there winning most of these races. But he has got a comfortable lead. TWB going to have to do something. Kit Koala looks to be waiting on somebody. And it is spread out again.
It's Pops. He just wants to sit here and toy with Pops.
And yeah, I think Pops will be able to get away. Jerry Rome in a Hammerhead RS says you're not messing with him. And it worked. Never mind, he flipped. I'm about to say he almost got away with that. Character gonna make him pay. Adds Robin facing the wrong way. Void under some pressure. And Tula laughing all the way to the bank.
I mean, he's got Terry T in front of him. Catching up to lap traffic could be a problem.
Pops gets through cleanly. Let's see if he can get away. I don't think he's going to catch Tula unless he has an incident. Nobody's even touched Tula this entire race. So we head into this final hairpin. Jerry Rome, he's just going for blood in the Hammerhead RS. Why not, right?
I mean, if you're going to be going for blood, why don't you, being a little something beef here?
Yeah, but Terry T...
Ooh, character.
Terry T pretty low.
Character with another incident on the bridge.
You can just tell the barrier's been completely wiped away. If they could somehow unseat character, I mean, they need to get Void up there if they can, and drop Grix and character down the order. They are dominating the midfield right now, but they do need to... They're scoring decent points right now, but TWB needs to deny points.
Ooh, there it is. Void hitting Tula.
Finally, someone gets them. And that's going to allow Pops to catch up and close the gap somewhat, but for the most part, Tula has been uncontested. But he is going to catch up to lap traffic here as we're already past halfway, though. Uncle in danger here, under half health.
Pops is going to have problems. Ad's going backwards. Going to be able to get a part of him.
Gets a whole bar, and then he's going to follow it up. He's going to get him stuck against the barrier. Solid treats. Oh, and it's going from bad to worse from Pops, but he's got friendlies behind him. So it's okay for now.
Ads isn't going to let up, though.
Then Tula trying to get away from Terry T, putting him a lap down. Causing havoc where he can, but like we were saying, they're scoring decent points, but you have to deny points to ReKT at some point in time. They haven't had a single DNF all through the 3 races.
Character just took over a bar away from Pops, and he's on his side with Robin coming right at him. Oh, and Pops is gone.
That is huge for them, because Pops was in second. The Raiden RS. That's what you get for using the wrong paint scheme. And, again, just a death blow. That could be the nail in the coffin right there for TWB. Their season in the balance, as there's 2 laps left in this race. They got a lot of guys low. Uncle's in danger here. Void going to go backwards, and he'll finally get a solid hit on Tula. But because Pops is dead, there's no competition. Deathtrap is 3/4 of a lap behind nearly. Tula can
Uncle is getting teamed up on right now. Solid Treats and Character both doing work on him.
And there's a TWB on TWB Crime. Void takes a 1.5 bars from Deathtrap, and you can just kind of tell that as we go under the bridge. And look at that. Tula from the lead is saying, all right, Void, you've been messing with me. Here's one back as I go on to win the race. Grix now into second. Uncle nearly dead. But he's got to continue. Ads Robin, I think, knows it. Jerry Rome dead. And Void just killed his teammate. TWB, half their team is dead. And that's about it. Terry T nearly dead. And I think Kit Koala knows it. We should see a dive into the final corner. Ads Robin. That was the not the move. That was, you should not have gone for that. That was bait from Ads Robin. Terry T fell for it. And it's nearly a complete team wipe here as Void tries to get Ads get something. I don't know why Ads actually stopped there. If Void just backs up, yeah, just reset and go. Just drive. Just get away from him.
Well, and here comes the rest of the team.
And there goes Void, and now it is just simply a full wipe, except for Deathtrap, who's already finished the race. The race is over, and that'll do it pretty much. So yeah, they didn't kill a single ReKT in the race. Deathtrap gets second. The rest 1 through 7 is ReKT. Pretty easy scorecard.
It's already done 81-17 that race.
And that is it. You're not making that up in a 6v6 demo derby.
We're still going to play it out.
Yeah, I mean, this is the last race of the season now. Confirmed for TWB. ReKT, that was fierce. So let's see now. Can the Wrecking Balls even get a kill? They haven't had one in the races. Can they get one in the Demo Derby to hang their hat on something? They had a couple golden opportunities, just not able to convert, and that's, you know, you can't have that happen over the course of 3 races. It just gets too much to overcome. But, so yeah, it'll be with that. Nosotros moves on to face Dip. ReKT will move on to face VS. Team Midnight faces The Excellence. And YJ, us, we face KOD. So that is your quarterfinal matchups.
Little rematch.
The rematch that everybody wanted to see. There's some good battles in there. Team Midnight and The Excellence, and then us and KOD. That's should be some even matchups there, to be honest with you. And then you got heavy favorites in Dip and VS looking to continue their march to the semifinals. But ReKT is they got some good form right now. They are working well as a team. We got the 10-second reset, Fairfield County, 6v6. It'll be pretty quick. And then we'll move on into our 5 p.m. matchups. Hey, if they get hot, right, it's all about getting hot at the right time. You just never know what could happen if you get your teamwork. It's all you just gotta. It's just a 4-race, you know, sprint.
Yeah, they could very easily carry this momentum over if they, you know.
Yeah, they're warmed up now. They got their strats, and like they're locked in now. They're ready to go. They know that this was a must-win to even get to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, they're gonna be going to take on VS. Like,
yeah, so just
there's a chance. VS is a very good team, though.
Swing for the fences. Why not? Same thing with. It'll be interesting though. Nosotros is like, hey, we won. Great, we're on to the next round. We didn't do anything, though. So, you're still kind of cold going up against the best team in the league, so. So here we go, 25 seconds, and looks like we're readying up here for the final event of this opening round. And it'll be Tula. He gets a well-earned break as the fastest guy on the team, and Ads Robin will be sitting. So those are 2 of their quicker guys, and they're going to let the blockers do their thing and try and get these kills. You can't say wait with a second. All right, here we go. 6v6, ReKT versus TWB. Probably the best demo map. And they are going for blood. Rick's nearly down 2 bars already. Death Trap with a nice hit on him. So let's just get up into the sky. And go Volkov swing and a miss.
Ooh, Solid Trade swing and a miss. He's in that outside wall.
Uncle and Jerome running into each other. Got to be careful to avoid this team damage. It's going to happen quickly once you lose one guy. Oh, Fingo Volkov stuck in
low.
Fingo Volkov stuck upside down. That is 10 seconds. Someone tee off on him. Terry.
I mean, they got to be talking. Terry. Oh, Terry's going to release him.
Solid Treats. Swing and a miss. But Grix is very low. Gets a piece there. He looking like he might be the first ReKT to die, but he's still going after Uncle.
Ooh, Uncle gets rocked. He's now stuck up against that wall.
Grix is a one-hit. Who's going to finish it off? Terry T going to get the first kill of this opening round for TWB. Oh, and Pops gets absolutely annihilated by Kit Koala.
Uncle is now... He's one hit. He's going to take himself out on Kit.
That's the best way to do it, honestly. If you got one bar, just go take somebody with you. Kit Koala nearing death here. That's... Oh, and Fango might have killed him. TWB trying to pull this back, but again, they just lost so much throughout the races. Oh, and Pops gets nailed there. Is he in the... Okay. It's like he did get out of the Hammerhead RS. Pop's going to go... Yep. Ooh, careful, Terry T, not to your teammate. They got to... It's very even right now. Fango...
There goes Jerry Rome.
If they could somehow get this War Digger out of... Oh, and Eevee slides into him. Void going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. But all of a sudden, if they need to get Fango Volkov now, they need to get Fango now. But it's a
2v4.
And it's looking to be a 1v4 here in a second. But need to somehow get Fango.
Ooh. They're hitting each other. Character and Fango.
Terry's just running for his life. Void gonna... Void, big picture. How? Fango holding on. Terry T now dead. And they're all gonna turn around and face Void. He does get one. He theoretically could be able to get Solid Treats or Eevee.
He could get character. That is... It's not necessarily...
Yeah, but that's gonna be it right there. Character set.
They put him on the couch.
Yeah.
They're trying to put him... Oh, this is disrespectful.
Yeah, that's the full...
You're not Dip. This ain't you. You're not those guys.
And here we go. This will end it. This will officially send ReKT on into the... Oh, he's still swinging. He ain't going out without a fight. And that'll do it, though. He does... Eevee does die in the process, so Solid Treats and character, the surviving 2. TWB did get 4, but it's a ReKT wipe. They won every single race and the demo. ReKT moving on to face VS. Nosotros moving on to face Dip at the 6 o'clock race. And the MVPs of that, Character and Eevee, each doing 2 wrecks, and Fangos, so those were the 3 big hitters for ReKT. TWB, Void got a kill. Kit Koala got 1. Terry T got 1. And that'll do it.
I mean,
the final
70.
Score, yeah.
Read out.
Final score of that race, 76 to 57, so a little bit closer, but ReKT held their nerve, and after a rough start, locked down in the second half, and teed them off one by one. Final score, 307 to 161. So they split their 2 matches this season, but ReKT got it done when it mattered the most in the playoffs, and the Wrecking Balls, their season is done. And ReKT moving on to face VS. Nosotros moving on to face Dip, and that'll do it for your opening round matchups. The next one's coming up here in just 20 minutes. Us, YJ versus KOD, and Team Midnight versus The Excellence. So that is your 5 o'clock matchups. And then the 6 p.m. quarterfinal matchups will be Dip and Nosotros and VS versus ReKT. So congratulations to ReKT for moving on. And we'll hand it over to our 5 p.m. streamers. Ballin' Like Stalingrad will be streaming our race. And then the Team Midnight versus The Excellence will be streamed by DJ. So be sure to check them out. And we'll see y'all here very shortly. We'll be back at 6 p.m. ourselves to stream the VS and ReKT match. So be sure to tune in for that. And the rest of the TDRL Season 1 Dirty League action. Art, any final thoughts?
No.
All right, well, we'll see y'all at 6. Tune in for the 5 p.m. matchups, and see you shortly. Y'all take care.